Hey, what is going on, cowpokes? I am back. It's been a really rough couple of weeks with my grandfather passing away, and now YouTube's trying to pull some nonsense on shadow banning me, which they always try to do. I don't know why. I always make them money, but regardless, I'm back, and we're gonna do what's been requested for the new Red Dead Redemption on PS5 and PS4. And I'll showcase some of the things that you can actually do in Red Dead Redemption 1 but can't do in Red Dead Redemption 2 that some players might have missed. So for this first thing, if you've ever noticed whenever you grab onto a ledge, much like you could do in GTA 4, you can actually shimmy across like you can do in this mission in Red Dead Redemption 1. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur doesn't even hang from a ledge. He'll immediately pull himself up to cross over or just pull himself up in order to get on top of whatever he's trying to climb on. Something else you can do in Red Dead Redemption 1 but not 2 is you can actually own properties. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you just travel from camp to camp or you just rent hotel rooms. Or in the epilogue, as John, you can continue to rent hotel rooms but you actually own Beecher's Hope. But in this case, you can own several different properties around the entirety of the map. This next detail is pretty funny, but also pretty gruesome at the same time. If you shoot small little animals like a songbird or a snake or a rabbit or something with a high-powered rifle, like the buffalo rifle, they'll disintegrate into a bunch of little pieces. Even John sounded surprised by that. If you're in the middle of a firefight and you disarm an enemy, or an enemy is trying to get into the firefight without a weapon, he'll find the nearest one laying on the ground and go to retrieve it.
Easy there. Get ready to feel a rope on your neck.
Of course, one of the biggest things that I wish they would have implemented back into Red Dead Redemption 2's game is Liar's Dice. I feel like there aren't many fun mini games to play in Red Dead Redemption 2, and the ones that they do have are actually really boring, and they just don't feel as fun as the ones that they had in Red Dead Redemption 1.
That's a bluff if I've...
You can make good money for goat meat over in West Elizabeth.
The explosive rifle is a weapon that you can get in Red Dead Redemption 1, but not 2. It's a pretty large sum, but towards the end of the game you can get it for around $5,000. But in this instance, the explosive rifle is actually based on the model 1918 Tankgewehr, a German anti-tank rifle that was first used in the First World War. You can actually also use this rifle in Battlefield 1 as part of the anti-tank sentry kits.
Keep going! Faster, senor!
In Red Dead Redemption 2, I think there's only 1 or 2 missions where you can use a cannon, but you can only use it for just one single use. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you can use it as many times as you want in this mission where you have to find Javier at El Presidio, but even after the fact, you can still use the cannon just for free use if you want to get in trouble with the law and go and take a stand here at the fort.
Or am I done here?
One of the better mini games you can do in this game that I see is not really talked about often is arm wrestling. If I'm not mistaken, you could also do this in Grand Theft Auto: The Lost and Damned. I'm not really sure why it didn't make a return for Red Dead Redemption 2, but in my opinion at least, this was one of the better mini games.
You think you got me? Is that all you got? I ain't beat. Oh dear.
My horse would laugh at me if she could see me now. Congratulations.
Something else you can see in Red Dead Redemption 1 but not 2 are Bobcats. I'm not exactly sure why, as in given the location for Red Dead Redemption 2's map, it's likely that you could find population of Bobcats in those areas. Maybe you can, and I'm not aware of it, but from my experience playing the game, I have not found one single Bobcat in that game. So it just makes you appreciate them a little bit more whenever you run into them whenever you're playing the first Red Dead.
Come on, let's get this over with.
There are many different impressive details and encounters you can see in Red Dead Redemption 2, but one that I see did not make a return was as simple as a man playing fetch with his dog. Even for a 13-year-old game, this is pretty impressive detail that you can find, given that you can actually see the stick fly from the man's hand and the dog going to retrieve it to bring it back for him to throw it again.
How do you do?
Wake him up a little!
Forgiveness? There's some folks who don't deserve it.